And by rest, I mean gentle jog. So nice gentle jog, start to kick the heels up, or you can do the tap back, walk it back out into a full plank. We're gonna go down dog, and then reach through if you want to add the reach through. Otherwise, you can just do a downward dog to a plank. Core tight, hands under shoulders. Keep the belly pulled in. Walk it back in. Nice gentle jog. Ooh, hair's falling out. I'm gonna do a lunge on the left. Inchworm it out. Bring your left leg to the left wrist. Rotate up. Step back. I'm just gonna stay low so that I can get some more mobility in my hip flexors. If you wanna add that inchworm back, totally up to you. Walk it in. Gentle jog. You feeling good?
Yeah.
Getting out all of the kinks. Back to your plank, walk it out. Down dog. Back to plank. So reach through if you can. Little ankle tap. Separate the feet a little wider than you might normally in your down dog. I feel like my feet are slipping.
Yeah.
Block it in.
Me too, a little.
Nice gentle jog. Layers are coming off.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Back to the other lunge on the other side. Nice big rotation. Opening up that chest to the sky. Again, total option if you want to add that inchworm in between or just stay on that low lunge. Back to gentle jog. Are we getting warm? Back to down dogs. Walk it out. Lift the hips, come into a V, and then back to your plank. So you're shifting your weight up into the air, into the fingertips and the palms, and then back, shoulders over wrists. I'm just gonna keep both my hands down today because my feet are slipping away on our floor. Walk it in. Gentle jog. Lunge on the left. Now remember, you can always drop that back knee down if you want to or you need to at any point. If you're finding balance hard. Lock the hands in. Gentle jog. Last set. Down dogs. Reach through as if you can. Inchworm it out. Flat back, hips low. Hips come up into your down dog. Stretch out those shoulders. Reach through to the opposite ankle or the opposite shin. Opposite knee. Core tight. Rest. Nice job, team. 1 minute break. Grab a sip of water. So I'm going to pause our timer really briefly because I forgot to prep you with this at the beginning. If you want to, grab an object or a weight. So either could be a bottle of wine, it could be a bottle of oat milk, could be a stuffed animal, could be a weight. I'm going to use a weight. Dave's going to use a weight. Dave's going to use a weight until he decides that he no longer wants to use the weight, and then we'll grab a stuffed animal. So take 2 seconds to grab whatever you need. You also need a mat because we will be coming down to the floor for floor work. The last thing that I forgot to tell you is that we are going to do some tricep work. So if you have a chair or a bench or a table that you can perch off the edge of, we're going to use the couch. Otherwise, you can just use the floor. I'll show you both options. I'm going to turn my timer back on. I'm going to show you both of our first moves. I'm going to use my object. I'm going to rack it up at the top of my chest. I'm going to step back with my other foot. I'm just going to pretty much like tap my back toe down, and I'm going to lunge into my front leg. So it's more of a squat, a single leg squat, and my back leg is either hovering or I'm tapping my toe down. So you could stay here for the 20 seconds, slow and controlled, or you can add the press and press your object overhead, squeezing your butt and straightening both legs at the same time. We're gonna stay for 20 seconds on one side, and then the next round we're gonna switch. Sound good?
Yeah.
2, 1. My left leg is going back, and my right leg is bending at the knee. I'm gonna just start this first round with my weight at my chest. Heel has all of the power driving through it. Back leg is barely tapping the ground. 2, 1, rest. Change sides, shake it out. Step the opposite leg nice and long behind you, point your toe. Soften that front knee, sink into it, down and up, down and up. So barely tapping that back toe down. If you want that challenge, see if you can hover it the whole time. You might not get that full range of motion. That's okay. Make sure that the weight is in the heel and we're not pushing forward. Rest. Whew, lost my balance there.
Yeah.
Opposite leg back, loaded at the chest. Sink in, stand tall. Now option, press. As you come up, squeeze your butt, full extension. We're squeezing the glute of the back leg, of the leg that is pointed, that is barely tapping. Rest. Whew. You want to open a window? I'll do it. I'll do it after, next round. Load it up, step back opposite side, down, lift, down, lift. Barely tapping that back toe for stability. Bracing the core super tight, particularly when that weight or object goes overhead. Helps us to protect the back. Squeeze the glutes. Rest. Whew. Oh, you were good.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Starting leg. 2, 1. Down, lift. Nice job, team. Keep it tight. Stay focused. Press it away. Woo! 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Shake it out. Opposite leg. Step back long. Down, lift. Down, lift. Now maybe you want to focus on a little bit of a deeper range. More on your balance and your ankle stability. That's totally fine. This is your workout. 2, 1, rest. I know what you're thinking.
No, I just lost the bet.
Oh, I thought you were thinking at my workout, I'm gonna just lie down and do shavasana.
That is true.
Other side. Starting leg. Elbows underneath the wrists. Object or weight comes right back to your collarbone. Push it away from you. Strengthening that back. Full extension. Rest. Last one. Set it up. Take a deep breath. See if you can push it a little farther. Get a little lower. Square off that knee. Mid-toe. Keep the abs braced. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. You can put your object to the side. All right. Second round, 2 moves. We're going to add in some cardio kicks. So get your boxing gloves up, ready. This is a Dave request. We're going to just do cross jabs, 20 seconds. Second move, uppercuts right in front of the face. So elbows stay close to the body and the knuckles go up to the top of the ceiling. We sink into those legs nice and low. Grab a sip of water. You've got about 25 seconds. Pick what your stance is going to be. I'm going to have my left foot forward for my cross jabs.
I think I will.
Oh, you want the full window open? Brave. All right, team. 8 seconds. Come into your space, into your position. Soften those knees, brace the belly super tight, lift the chest, cross the body. Punch away. Abs are tight, and there's a small swivel and a rotation in your waist. The rest of the body stays nice and still, except for your arms that are driving across. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. I was a little quick on that one, sorry. Uppercuts. Come into a sumo for this one. So knees are gonna go out a little wider, toes out wide. We're gonna sink in low into our sumo squat. Arms are coming up towards the other person's chin. Not that you would ever really punch a person like this, but keep it close. Keep the abs tight and keep that chest lifted. How fast can you go? 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake it out. I'm gonna change my stance. Right leg forward, left leg back. Reset, roll those shoulders away. Here we go. Across the body, out in front. Punch, 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 punch. Brace that belly so tight. Exhale, use your breath. As soon as that arm goes out, you draw it right back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Reset your feet. Toes wide. Can you sink a little deeper this time? Nice and low. 3, 2. Uppercuts to the front. Core tight, chest lifted, like you're sliding your back down a wall. Sink into those legs. Drive those arms up tall. Halfway there. Contract your biceps as you push your fist forward. Rest. Left leg forward, right leg back for us. Chest up, core tight, go. Cross jab away. Pull that lower belly in. The rest of the body stays nice and strong and still. Small rotation in the waist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Amazing. Legs wide. Sink into that sumo squat, knees out, toes out. Press the knees away. Arms up in front. Go. Drive it away. Pull the abs in. Elbows come right back to the rib cage. Up and away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Nice job, team. We got this. 2 more sets. Soften those knees. Nice and loose and limber across the body. Abs tight. Core is turned on. Exhale as you twist. Small little retraction. Elbows draw back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last set. Knees out wide, sink into that sumo squat. Chest lifted, core tight, back slides down the wall. Punch away. Up in front. Avoid your face. Pull that belly in. Keeping the rest of the body so still. Can we go faster? Go, go, go. Get out all that anger. All that tension. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Amazing. 1 minute recovery. Grab a sip of water. Shake it out and breathe. We're coming into that upper body round. So we've got tricep dips and bear kick throughs. We're going to do our tricep dips on the couch. I think you can see me, or at least you can see my shadow.
Yeah.
My hands are off the edge of the couch. I hinge at the elbow to dip down, and I press myself away. I'm going to bring my heels in a little closer so that my hips are only dipping down to the floor because my elbows are bending. Second move is a bear reach through. Come into your bear. Knees are just off of the floor. Kick through, hand by the ear. Kick through the opposite way, hand by the ear. Squeezing the arms, squeezing those triceps. 8 seconds. Come into your tricep dips. If you're on the floor, Come into a crab. So lift the hips tall. Bend and press. Bend and press. Fingertips are facing your butt and you're pushing the floor or the couch away. Keep the abs turned on. Keep them tight. Drop down, press up, down, up, rest. Come into a bear, hands under shoulders. We're gonna go in the same direction. You coming with me or no?
Yeah, I don't have space to do that this way, but that's okay.
Lift up, kick through. Lift up, kick through. Hands under shoulders, abs are super tight. I'm up close and personal with you. Stay with it. Control the movement. Squeeze your abs and squeeze your glutes. Rest. Nice. Come back to your tricep dip. Fingers towards the butt. Heels right under the knees. Bend at the elbow. Down and up. Now, if you want the extra challenge, stay in the pressure zone low and pulse it out. Woo! Roll the shoulders back away. You shouldn't feel this in your shoulder blades or in the front of your shoulders. You want it all in the back of the arm. Rest. Woo! Set up your bear. 3, 2, 1. Knees lift. We kick one leg through. Rotating, hands to ear, opening our chest to the sky. Nice job, team. Looking good. Excellent work. Control that movement. Rest. Tricep dips. Everybody up. Shift your hips off the floor. 2, 1. So your hands should be just outside your hips. There shouldn't be much room between them. Hip distance at most, which is about a foot and a half maybe. Shoot those elbows to the back of the room, right behind you. Rest. Back down. Come into your bear. Set up strong into your tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. Lift the heels, lift the knees, kick through. Woo. Woo. Almost kicked the desk on a shift. It's an added challenge trying to find the compartment to kick my leg through where I won't break the desk. Rest. All right, tricep dips, last set. Add that pulse if you can. I'm gonna stay in the pulse zone. So I'm gonna roll and retract my shoulder blades backward. I'm gonna stay low and pulse it out. My hips only drop because I'm bending the elbow. Pressing hard through the palm. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job, team. We're almost there. Last set of bears, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hands under shoulders, come into your bear. Add that kick through. Pivoting on the toe, dropping the heel of the standing leg. That's going to help you to balance and drive that other foot out. As you flex the foot, kick through the heel. Bring both knees back under your hips before you rotate to the other side. Engage your core. Rest. Dave heard the rest before I did.
I heard you say one.
Last set, we've got core. Grab a mat if you need to, or if you want to. And your object. We've got a lateral overhead reach and a kayak twist. So our kayak twist we're very familiar with. We're going to twist our object down as our leg extends. Overhead reach. Our object comes overhead. We come to the center and we lift our leg. Overhead and lift the opposite leg. Now, if straight leg isn't an option for you today, you can do a bent knee. That's fine too. Oh, good. We've got 8 seconds to breathe. 8 seconds. We're going to start with our kayak twist. Lift up, lean back, extend, extend. Now you can't see both of my legs very well. I'm going to just tilt our camera slightly. Bring your elbow to hip. Nice job, team. Looking awesome. Shoulders are back. Chest is lifted tall. Rest. Awesome. Lie it down. Object if you have one. Doesn't matter if you don't. Just use your palms facing in. Object comes overhead. Leg extends and we lift our object towards our left foot. Right foot. Option, bent knee. Extend overhead. Press that lower back into the mat. Drop your head down as you fully extend. Rest. Back to our kayak twists. Roll the shoulders back. Lean back. Engage those lower abs. Elbows out. Twist, twist, twist. Opposite heel taps down. If you're not using an object and you want a challenge, see if you can keep both heels lifted. Elbow barely grazes the floor. 2, 1. Rest. Lie it down. Weight starts over the shoulders. Legs go long. Object comes overhead. We're going to reach up. Slowly lower down. Up. Slowly lower down. This is about control and engaging all of the abs, all of the core muscles. Exhale on the reach. Rest. Roll up. Reset for your kayak twists. Shoulders back, lean back. Extend. Twist. Twist. Like you're rowing through the ocean, through a lake or a loch. Did I say it right?
Yeah, brilliant.
Twist. Get a little deeper, a little tighter. Rest. Woo. Lower down. Object over shoulders to start. Legs extend long, arms extend long, and we press our lower back into the mat. Reach up. Slowly lower down. I want you to make sure that your lower back stays pressed. If you start to feel it lift, do not lower your object any farther. You want to make sure that that back maintains contact with the mat. Rest. Whew. If you start to experience any back pain, drop the object. Kayak twists. Here we go. Twist into it. Really dig. Whew. Exhale on that twist. Nice work, team. Stay with it strong. Rest. Last set. Overhead. Leg raise. Roll the shoulders underneath you. Press that lower back into the mat. Here we go. Lift. Lower. If your back starts to pop up, you can bend the knees and place your feet flat on the floor. But try to keep them extended. By pressing that lower back in, sucking those abs down. Rest. Nice job. All right, set your object to the side. All right. Bonus round, because you guys have been amazing. Everybody loves a bonus. Or at least you love how you feel after you complete the bonus. Grab a sip of water. We have 1 minute on the clock. All right, I'm gonna show you our move. You're familiar with our plank press up. Hands start under shoulders. You can be on your knees or on your toes. We come down elbow, elbow, hand, hand. And then if you have an object, I'm gonna grab a different object because my weight is a little too heavy. This one I can drag a little bit more. You're gonna drag your object from one side to the other. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. I'm gonna reach under my arm and drag my object to the other side. Yeah? My knees are slipping away. You good? Do you need anything?
No.
Okay. This guy can tuck in there. All right, team, object or no object. If you don't have an object, just tap the floor and pretend to drag your hand across from underneath you. So you can just create some resistance by pressing your palm into the floor as you drag it away. Do you have enough space?
Yeah.
Okay. Up close and personal. Are we ready? 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we do a plank push-up, knees or toes, reach through, grab our object and place it to the other side. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand, reach through, drop it, drag and drop. You control the speed, you control the intensity. Try to make sure that your weight is shifted over those hands. Drop down. Try not to let those hips shift from side to side. They're going to want to because we're working on stability and balance. We want to keep our hips squared off with the floor if we can. Separate the feet a little wider if you need to. You've got 14 seconds. Breathe through. How many rounds can you get in? One more? Yeah, you can. Oh, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job, team. Sink back into a child's pose. Deep breath in. Let it all go. Another deep breath. Inhale. Deep breath. Exhale. We're going to pull our right leg through. Left leg extends behind us. Your heel might be up closer to your groin or your thigh. Pigeon pose. Back leg is extended nice and long. You can stay lifted here if that feels good. Open up the hips and the glutes, or you can lower down to the forearms, or even all the way down to the floor and just let yourself sink into it. Open up the hips, open up the glutes. Let your chest hang heavy and just melt into the floor. Amazing work today. Take a deep breath in, press yourself up. We're gonna bring our right leg over our ankle, so come into a low lunge. Right leg, right knee over ankle, back leg is nice and long. You can press yourself up using your thigh. Inhale your arm if that feels good. Cross it over the front for a little twist. We did a lot of core work today, lots of stability training. Hard work. Switch sides. Left leg forward, back leg extends nice and long. Come into your pigeon pose. You can stay up nice and tall or lower down. Big exhale. Hang out, hang heavy. Just let your hips open up. Your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, it's all talking. Deep breath in. Exhale, press yourself up into that low lunge again on the other side. Left leg, left knee is over the left ankle, right leg is nice and long behind you. You can stay here, or you can press yourself up for a hip flexor stretch and lift the arm if that feels okay. Big inhale and then exhale, cross the arm over, hand on the hip or behind the back for a twist if that feels okay for you. Nice job, team. We're gonna slowly come up to stand just for a quick quad stretch. Grab onto the shoes of your left or right. Knees together, press your hip forward. You all did amazing today. Thank you so much for being here. Change sides. I have to admit, it's been a tough afternoon. Was feeling tired, had a really bad headache. I was struggling right before we got on the camera. So I'm super happy to see you, and I feel a whole heck of a lot better after having done that. It's amazing how much a little movement can just totally transform an afternoon or an evening. Take a big inhale up to the sky. Exhale, one more inhale, all the good stuff. exhale all the bad stuff. Oh, dude's just,
Yeah.
I didn't,
Thought you were gonna leave me hanging.
I didn't see you. Oh, there's his inhale and exhale.
Tiger
Thank you
face.
guys so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I miss your faces in real life. We are gonna
How
have
was your
class this week.
Oh, sorry.
So-
How was your class, Krista? Your Edinburgh Leisure class?
Oh, it was really good, thanks. I was so scared. I was so nervous.
Why? You've been doing like professional level classes this entire lockdown with us.
I know, but well, here's the thing. I wanted to also say, like, I think I said this to Paul and Holly on Sunday. I'm so grateful that I've been able to have these classes with you all because it's helped to just kickstart me doing this virtually in the first place. It's something I've always really wanted to do, and I'm very grateful for you all just showing up. Like, you showing up makes this happen. It's not about me. Like, I would be doing a workout regardless. It's about you guys, and I'm so grateful that we're able to share this together. And it's helped to prepare me for Edinburgh Leisure. So it's not necessarily the teaching of the class that makes me nervous. Of course, there is like definite nerves to that. I get nervous before I teach any class for the most part. But it's all of the tech. Like, it's different. It's not my computer. It's not my setup. And it's Edinburgh Leisure tech setup. And so that was the nerve-wracking part. And I'm still not 100% sure if my microphone works for them or not, but they can hear me. And that's the important thing. They can hear me, they can hear the music. And that's really all that needs to happen. So I shared with Paul and Holly that on Sunday, I had a very terrifying experience that there was a massive spider on the wall behind me. And Gray, I nearly, like, I don't know how, like, I channeled from the depths of my gut to not freak out. I have such a fear of spiders.
I'm with you. I have a phobia.
It was a big one. Like, I exaggerate sometimes about the size of spiders. I swear to God, this was the size of a quarter, larger with its legs. And I was like, what do I do? I can't say anything because I'm already on camera. I'm already live. Like, I just have to pretend it's not there. And through class, I continued to just teach. And I kept looking back to like make sure I always had an eye
The most
on
terrifying
where it
thing
was.
is if they disappear.
Well,
They're
it
like,
did.
Oh,
I was like, where is it?
I hate
And it went to like the crease where the floorboard meets the wall. And I was like, okay, I can see part of it. And then I watched it move across the room towards my body pump equipment, by the way. So I'm like praying to God it's gone by the time I go on Friday.
You just wanted an extra workout. It was just there
Yeah.
for the week.
Adrenaline powered
It was
workout. That's what it
dancing
was.
at one point. Honestly, like, you saw its legs like moving, and I was like, I think it's dancing in my brain. I didn't say this out loud. Like, the members have no idea that this was happening. But
It's so professional. Pull it off.
I was like, what do I do? Do I make them feel included and welcome them into my world of terror? Or do I just ignore it?
Probably good
So I
call
chose to ignore it because I didn't know them yet. If it was you guys, you would have seen some shit.
I'm sure we would have like supported you through it. But.
Yeah. I was contemplating it. I was like, only if it comes near me will I address the situation. Like, I'll have to, because I'll just have to say, listen, there's a spider and I need to like dance around it. So yeah, it was
Sorry,
very,
I sidetracked you. You're still recording. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot. That's fine. That's fine. I can trim the video later.
Oh,